Hello, Bulldogs. Happy Monday. You are lucky you get a quiz today if you forgot from last week. So, yay, happy Monday. What a way to start the week, right? All right, so like I said, you do have a quiz today. It is going to cover everything that we've been working on for the last few days with calculating speed, looking at motion graphs, and differentiating between speed, velocity, and acceleration. So if you need help during your quiz, I do have a link to the Zoom right here in the middle of the home screen. It's just going to be open office hours if you have questions or need help on the quiz. I'm not going to be reviewing over anything. I'm not going to be doing any other activities. It is just there. So if you need help, I am there for you and I'm happy to help. After you finish your quiz, then you are going to update your grade tracker with your assessment data from this cycle and then complete your reflection and your goal setting. So let me show you guys what that looks like. When you go into the modules and you scroll down to the end of cycle 7, here we are, Monday, November 9th. You've got your quiz. It is 12 questions and you will have 1 hour to complete this quiz. It says it in big, bold typing, all caps, highlighted in yellow. I also put it as an announcement on the Canvas homepage. So you will have 1 hour. So you have under an hour within a class period. So answering 12 questions should be easy peasy, lemon squeezy, no problem. But this is something new, so I want y'all to be aware that you will only have 1 hour to complete this quiz. If you have the quiz open for longer than an hour, it will do a forced submission. You will still have a second attempt. So if something does happen and you leave it open and it forces a submission for you and you're not happy with your grade, you will still have that second attempt 24 hours after the submission of your first attempt. So there is that. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. And then after you finish your quiz, which it does have a link to the formula chart, so you can have that formula to calculate speed, there's your next steps in the module right underneath your quiz. So when you click on next steps, step number 1 is to update your grade tracker. So you should have your grade tracker as a bookmark in your bookmarks bar. If you don't, you should be able to search for it in your Google Drive. And if you never made a grade tracker a few weeks ago when we did it, if you click this link right here, it'll give you instructions on how to get it set up. So if you already have it set up, then you'll open it. You need to make sure that you have these assessments listed in the first column. It's got the last few checkpoints from our chemistry unit and your chemistry test, and then the 3 checkpoints in your quiz from this first part of our physics unit. So in the spreadsheet, remember that your major grades are highlighted in yellow. So that's why I highlighted the test and the quiz. You can get your grades from Student Self-Serve, type those into the column, and then fill in your bar graph, okay? Step number 2 is to complete any missing work. So if you're filling in your grade tracker and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have a grade for this assignment, then if you're missing anything, you need to take care of it as soon as possible. If you need to retake something and you are in my second or third periods, remember that you get 3 attempts on your checkpoints, and everybody, no matter what period you have me for, you get 2 attempts on a quiz. So if you didn't do so well on the quiz today and you want to retake it, then it'll open it up after a 24-hour waiting period. That way you have time to look over things and study some more, so you'll do better the second time. If you retook something, or completed something but you don't see it updated in Student Self-Serve, you need to send me a message with the assignment name and your new grade. Because once I put the grades in initially, I don't get any notifications of new submissions. So if it's not updated, it'll get updated quicker if you send me a message. Step number 3 is to complete your reflection. There's a link to the Google form right here. And I really, truly want to hear how things are going. I want you guys to reflect on your time, your effort, your skills, and see what kind of progress that you're making. And there's spots in there to share with me anything that you need help with, anything that's going really well, anything that's really not going well, and what kind of help you might need. And then your final step is to set a new goal. So I want you to look at that grade tracker and observe all of that assessment data. We keep track of it for a reason, so you can identify your areas of strength and weakness. So I've got 4 questions. You've seen these questions before, and I want you to either write your answers to these in your journal, or you can open up a Google Doc and then you can share the Google Doc with me. So based on your data, based on your grades, I want you to figure out what are your top 3 areas of strength, meaning which 3 checkpoints do you feel like you did your best on, that you know the best, that you could actually teach somebody about. And then I want you to identify your 3 areas of weakness, which would be your checkpoints that maybe you did the worst on, or that you look at the title and you're like, wait, what was that talking about? Things that maybe you need to review over a little bit. And then I want you to set a goal for yourself to try to make those areas of weaknesses into areas of strength over the long run. You do have semester exams coming up in just about another month or so. So we need to start identifying those areas that we need to focus on so that you can do well on that. Your goal is going to be based on a learner profile skill. So when you click on the link, it'll open up the slideshow that has all of those learner profile skills that we've talked about a few different times this year. So I want you to pick one of these 6 to be your goal to work on, and I want you to think about what steps can you take to achieve that goal. I want you to actually make a plan of things that you're going to do, actions you're going to take to help you improve in that skill, and in turn it'll improve your grades. Okay, so like I said, you can write this stuff down in your journal, or you can type it out on a Google Doc and you can share it with me. Also with those learner profile skills, for my face-to-face kiddos, y'all did your name on a sticky note and y'all put that sticky note on the board at the front with that learner profile skill. So once you set your new goal, I want you to go up to that board and I want you to move your sticky note to whatever your new goal is, so we can focus on that. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope y'all do a great job on your quiz. I have full confidence in you. You've been doing really, really well with this topic. And then, just make sure you take those next steps. If you need help, click on the link to open up Zoom and I'll be there for you. And just remember, Monday set the tone for the week. So be a beast today, Bulldogs. I'll see y'all later.